Today is Tuesday. It has been so freezing over the last few days, and like I know we've got the windows open at the moment just to let some fresh air through. I've just been living in my robe over the last few days. Today I am going to make chicken adobo. Overnight I defrosted some chicken, but it's still a bit frozen. Hopefully by the time that I actually chuck it on, it'll be somewhat normal, I guess. Now, however, I will do the marinade. I just got full onion, some garlic cloves, just got the ingredients here, which obviously you'll see. Actually, we watched Clickbait over the weekend. We watched it in one day. Interesting, that show. Just the message and stuff like that was kind of portrayed. Hang on. Let me know if you've watched it and what your thoughts are on it. I was trying to figure out where the main guy, or Nick, the husband, where I'd seen him from. And he was the boyfriend on The Devil Wears Prada, which is an all-time favorite of mine. We also watched Turning Point on Netflix. That was interesting as well. I fell asleep for like half of it. I'd had to get my husband to explain everything to me again. Does anyone else do that too? You're halfway through a movie or a series and your partner is still awake and has watched the whole thing and you're just like, babe, what happened? Can you fill me in? I find it so funny. Oh, another update. Our team won the game on Saturday, so we are through to the prelims. So that is on this coming Saturday. It just sucks not being able to go to the games. Yeah, there's more important things in the world. It would have just been nice to go to the game. Anyway, not our reality, I get it. If you're not familiar, Australian football, AFL, is huge in Melbourne. Majority of the teams pretty much are from here. Other states obviously have their teams as well. But yeah, it's a huge culture here in Victoria. Love it or hate it, that's whatever on you. Our household, we love footy. Throughout the year, throughout the season, the games are played all throughout Australia. And so every time, well, not every time, but majority of the times we would go to our team's games. It's just such good fun. The atmosphere of a footy game is just unreal. It's funny because in New Zealand, where I grew up, rugby is a huge thing, and Sydney and in Queensland, but I just never got into rugby. And then when I moved to Australia, and then having an Australian boyfriend who has always been into footy, I came to love the game. Love the game. Check. Fast forward to today, I cannot believe we'll be talking about football. Who am I? So we've got minced ginger, and so I'll actually just put this in the marinade. So if you've got fresh ginger, just cut it up as well, and then you saute it later on with the garlic and the onions. Got about 1/4 teaspoon. Fast forward to today, I cannot believe I'll be talking about football and how much I enjoy football. To the point where I would be watching other games, teams that aren't, so other games that aren't our team that's playing. Does it make sense? Oh my gosh, does that make sense? So see if it's our team that's playing, like we watch it religiously, but if it's other teams, like not so much. But me, I would like watch other games. Hey.
Yeah.
So before we got together, did you watch other teams' games, like in footy?
When I was a kid, probably,
Yeah.
but not. Yeah, it was at a pub or something like that. Yeah, the game's on, I'd watch. I've never been like a sit down and watch every game.
Yeah.
Type thing over the weekend.
I was just saying how like it got to a point where I would watch other games and you just wouldn't. Like I wouldn't watch it with you. Yeah.
You're like, can we try something else on?
I got here a 1/3 cup measuring thing. I'm losing my brain. I put in maybe about half of that, 3/4 of that with soy sauce. Half. Do what your heart is telling you to do. These are measurements. And then got vinegar, put in a quarter. So less than that. Less than the soy sauce. See, I've got, yeah, definitely less than the soy sauce. I don't know. Can you see? Hopefully you can. Maybe this will be the day that I put in the correct lids. So you mix it through and then you marinate this for 30 to 45 minutes, but it's only 20 past 9. So I'll have this marinating until maybe about over an hour. And then I'll start cooking it. I know there's 100 different variations of how to do chicken adobo, but this is how I do it. And it's just so simple. Like, it's better with whole peppercorns, fresh ginger, and bay leaves. Sometimes I put in bay leaves, but I don't know, I don't really like the taste of it much. I don't really put it in. Oh yeah, I woke up wanting a KFC burger, so you best believe I'm gonna go get some KFC burger later. So I might do a mukbang. Anyway. Alright, that's mixed through enough. So yeah, like I said, it's still frozen, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. I'm just gonna put this back in the fridge to continue marinating. Yeah. Can you guys hear the wind? It's like colours of the wind over here. Those are lyrics. Okay, apparently you need a mask even if you're going through the drive-thru, so here we are, just gonna get it ready, but come with me as I go get myself some KFC. I don't actually have a proper camera holder in the car, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I hope you can hear me. It is so funny because I am literally going through the drive-thru just as they open up, which is at 10:30. And you know what? You've got to get the best produce, the freshly cooked fast food. It's so funny because it's not even healthy, and it's a Tuesday morning. But you know what? This is just our reality at the moment, and you've got to make do with what your reality is. You have to adapt to it, you know? And if that means having KFC at 10:30 in the morning, then you know what? Hun, you do you, because only one person can judge me, and that is when I am up at the pearly gates of heaven. You know what? Harming anyone, just my future body. I can't believe it. I know, I'm just talking crap.
ultimate burger box, please. Just a regular. I'll grab a lemonade, please. Extra mayo on the burger. Instead of the potato and gravy, can I get gravy instead? And then extra seasoning on the chips, please.
No worries. That was all for today.
That's it, thank you.
Fine,
Cheers. Morning.
how you doing? Fine for that one.
Easy.
No.
Ta.
And would you like to receive that one?
No, but can I, sorry, one more. For the chicken, can I grab a rib piece?
Yeah, I'll let her know for you.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
You too. So I used to work for KFC. It was my first job and I worked there for 5 years. And honestly, I miss it. To this day, I still dream about KFC, like working at KFC. So I used to work at KFC. So much fun. Go in, you know exactly the things that you need to do. You've got control over the tasks and the responsibility that you're meant to do. And you get them done and it's just so satisfying, you know. Whereas moving into a corporate job, because it's corporate, you don't really feel, what's that saying, like you reap what you sow. And I feel like when you're in hospitality, you have so much of that. Feel that so much more than you would a corporate job. That's just in my opinion though. Obviously that's not all corporate jobs. Based on my previous experiences within the corporate sector, it's all different, of course. There's different ways of reaping what you sow. Is that a term? Regardless of the job that you're in, what I'm saying is I just really truly enjoyed working at KFC. To this day, I still dream about working there. Honestly, so many people out and about. It's insane. The reason I say that there's just so many people is because I used to live in the same area with my parents when I first moved to Melbourne. But the population just wasn't as much. Whereas fast forward to 6-7 years later, there's just so much more people now. Reminds me of our hometown in Wellington, which was in Upper Hutt. Just a small, quiet town. It's about the same distance, like 45, 50 minutes into the city or into town to Wellington, back home. This is the box. There's an actual like pulley thing that you can take out of it, but I've always found it so annoying because they never open up how it's supposed to. Okay. Some serviettes. Got the gravy. So I get like really annoyed when I'm so specific with my order and then they don't get it done properly because like, dude, if you actually listened and did your job properly, you would do it. Also, going to KFC first thing in the morning, right when it opens up, everything's like freshly cooked. And they would have just been out of the oven, out of the fryers within like a few minutes, so it's like freshly cooked. It's the best. Already done my hands, by the way. In case you're like, ew, shouldn't wash your hands. Like, they're done. It's been editing all morning.
Dude, they really gave me extra mayo when I said extra mayo. Channing. I'm still trying to find the courage within me to have a shower because it is so cold. The chicken that came with it, I probably won't eat now because we've got chicken adobo for lunch. I'm just trying to eat quickly because I have to cook the chicken adobo as well. To those that eat KFC, what is your favourite chicken piece? I'm done with the burger. I do think about going back to KFC, but the only thing that is really stopping me are the shifts, because you're either a morning or a night shift. And you go to work weekends, and I treasure my family time, so that's why I don't. Much as I'd love to continue on with the chicken, I gotta cook chicken adobo. Okay, so it's been simmering for a little over half an hour. I flipped it about 15 minutes ago so that the cooking of the chicken is a little bit more even. And now I am going to add in some sugar and then reduce it. This is what she looks like. Obviously taste it as you're cooking and adjust the flavor as you go along. So as you saw, I added a bit more soy sauce and some sugar because it tasted a little bit bittery, so I had way too much vinegar in there. That's better. Ow! Oh my god. That is lunch. Just gonna heat up some rice, and yeah, we'll partner it up with some cos lettuce, and that's lunch.